Okay, audio check, audio check. Okay, that one sounds good. So let's start forwarding that to everyone. Okay, how to yeah, new layout, new tabs. Some things for me to consider, but not for now. Yeah, I wish there's a way to just post this to multiple groups, but I'm going to have to keep sharing this one at a time until I figure that. Until then, well, we'll just have to be very diligent about this at least. Also, I find the captions, well, they're generally helpful. I don't expect them to be accurate. That's for certain. But they get it mostly well done, so that's perfectly fine. Then once I'm done with this, I have to turn it on my phone so I can monitor you guys properly, monitor everyone properly. Well, not so much in the way of engagement, but I'm guessing it's because of the time zones. Can't do anything about that. If I post in the normal time as everyone else, it's way in the morning, so I don't think it'll be way in the morning for me, and I can't exactly do that. I have other things to do at that time, so that's perfectly fine. I'll cater to the off hours crowd, I guess. So there we go. Everything's all shared up. So let's see if I can get a view of the stream, and probably kill my audio as well. Nope, I have nothing quite on mind yet. Okay, there we go. I think we can watch it directly from here. Yep, we're okay. We're up, and yeah, I guess it's time to go live now. So, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. So, you're taking a look at this now because if you're wondering why I'm not doing a regular draft, basically, I'm very annoyed with Facebook. I got the poll part to work once, and I'm very happy for that. The problem is I tried to get it to work 7 times. It comes back with the, oops, something's broken. We're trying to fix it. And I had to put up with it for over 2 days, so I kind of gave up on that. Made the straw poll, but, well, someone voted, and I'm actually, let's see if refresh results. Nope, just one person voted. I'm going to honor this one person's vote, whoever he or she may be, by doing Core 2021. But we do have a vote. We do have a drafting event here, so let's switch to that one right now. Yes. So here we are. We have what's called Turbo Draft. So this is Ikoria. This is going to be Ikoria Turbo Draft. This is not an Omniscience draft, and I'm actually very thankful for that because I've always hated the Omniscient draft format. It felt so random. You got fewer cards, so it was actually more like a Mastermind draft. Actually, the Omniscient format worked very well if it was pre-built decks, and I've done a video on that one. That was fine, but as for drafting, especially if you have to put actual money, no thank you. I don't want to do Omniscience. Turbo, however, this is different. You get everything is normal except your spells cost 5 less, so there is an incentive to hit the big stuff, but it does not make the little stuff useless. It also does not make your mana base useless. In fact, when we draft we still have to follow the basic premises of draft. But otherwise, everything's going to be cheaper, everything's going to be faster. I believe there's going to be a big emphasis on mutate because most of them are just like a single colored mana. So we're going to be prioritizing either mutate or removal. One of those two things. So we're going to cash in. and see how it goes. Now this one is okay. Right off the bat, I want to, right off the bat I want to cash in, and the first good rare is not gonna benefit from that at all. There's Flourishing Fox, which is kind of an interesting way to do it. It really does not benefit from... It doesn't benefit from the effect at all, but it's probably... Actually, it does benefit a little bit. Your Valiant Rescuer costs 1 instead of 2. If you need to do a Raking Claws, it costs 1. I'm very likely to just take Blood Curdle because, as I said, given Ikoria's format, we're going to be emphasizing either mutate, pretty much mutate at this point. So... having the ability to remove stuff, especially on the cheap, yeah, so Blood Curdle's a definite take. That said, I'm hoping we get some blue or green back because it looks like those are the colors we might get in. Red is probably okay too. And we got Boon of the Wishgiver. I guess 2 mana for 4 cards is very good. Parcel Beast is a possible option, though it probably not a great mutate. Migratory Greathorn, this one is a decent mutate, and you can also just drop this turn 1 and mutate something on top of it. It's relatively resilient. It's a lot better than our black cards. Winged Pterodon, actually this is gonna be very annoying also. 1 mana that's either flying or can't be interacted with. I'm taking the Winged Pterodon. Let's go blue-black. Let's see how we can benefit off this. Oh, Convolute is gonna be so annoying. Your spells are cheaper, but your mana base is not. So Convolute is... Well, we will have to hold up blue for this. Bushmeat Poacher is gonna be okay, but we're not exactly gonna mutate onto that. I'm not actually sure we're gonna even mutate, but at least it's nice to have this option. So let's go for that one. Okay, Chittering Harvester. That's our first mutate card. It's very good. I just realized the mysterious eggs are gonna be very powerful as well. I'm definitely gonna take the Chittering Harvester. It's a very good thing to mutate onto. So, the crystals are free. That's another thing to consider. Okay, Aegis Turtle, not so much. Keep Safe, nah. Memory Leak, maybe. I could just take the crystal. It's free and it's ramp, and I can just cycle it in the worst case scenario. It's better than anything here. And this is just a bot draft, so I don't have to worry. I'm not worried that much. Let's take that into consideration. Okay. Unbreakable Bond. This one's very good here. So at this point, we're trying to take as many single mana cost cards as possible. So definitely taking the Unbreakable Bond. We're still on the lookout for big creatures. Majestic Auricorn is a very good one. Also nice thing to mutate onto. And Crystal does give us white, so that is an option. Day Squad Marshal, 2 bodies for the price of 1 mana, but no mutate, so that's a problem. Suffocating Fumes can be argued on. Titanoth Rex, 4 mana, 11/11. That's plausible, but let's go with the Auricorn first. Dark Bargain is also a plausible one. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 2 of them in hand and the other into the graveyard, so we could combo it with Unbreakable Bond if we get the chance. I'll take the Auricorn first, but no, because the mana is actually more relevant. I'll take the Dark Bargain. Okay, got Face Dolphin, Night Squad Commando, not so great. The Face Dolphin is actually okay. The backside's relatively big, so cards like Divine Arrow, not so much. The Red Burn spells, not so much either, so we'll take that. Hampering Snare, it's a way to keep us alive, I guess. We could also start going into, say, red, like Tentative Connection. This is a good way to blow an opponent out of the water. So we'll take that one on the side, and also our crystal can side into that one. And hold on, hey Jace, nice to see you check in. How are you doing right there? So I really should well, I already have my screen now on the side, so well, I already took the Face Dolphin. I might as well take the Gloom Pan. Oh wait, no. Adaptive Shimmer, 0 mana, 3/3 flash, perfect. I guess we can take some removal, though I'm not so fond of Deadweight. We could just take Bushmeat Poacher. Yeah, I guess 1 Bushmeat Poacher is not that bad. It also draws us cards, so we'll take that one. There's an Unlikely Aid. There's another Face Dolphin, so we're gonna be taking these dolphins. There's an Unexpected Fangs. I don't expect to play that one. And there's a Suffocating Fumes we could run if we expect the unexpected. Ooh, this is the hard part. When you start running into these guys, I would like to take this one as a mythic, but for this format, it's not so great. Wingspan Mentor. Probably Capture Sphere is the best one because 1 mana removal is perfect. Yeah, I'll take the Capture Sphere. I want to take Snapdax. I really could use another copy, but let's focus on the format. Hunted Nightmare, actually decent for 2 mana. There's another Unbreakable Bond. That one looks good as well. Okay, someone... yeah, really should check and see, find a way to check in and stuff. So let's see. So the normal stuff is not the same anymore. I want to take the Hunted Nightmare because we could use extra creatures. The only catch is that our opponent's guaranteed to have a creature, and making it a big death touch creature is not the best thing in the world to do. Then again, this has Menace, so we might get away with it. We also have Face Dolphin, so we can kind of get away with it also. Really... Fine, I'll take it. I'll take it, but I'm not happy with it. I probably should have just... Well, we got a third one. And there's another Blood Curdle. Let's prioritize these Blood Curdles first. It's much more important. There's a Huntmaster Liger. There's an of 1 mind. 1 mana, draw 2 cards is perfect. I'd rather have that over Anticipate. There's a Night Squad Commando, not going to go out. There's a Crustacean for Flash. This one's also good too. Now, as far as card draw is concerned, we literally just have Dark Bargain. We do have a human. Well, it's not actually, the human's not relevant. So do I want to just draw 2 cards or is the format too fast? That's the question. For now, I'll take the Crustacean. Something to surprise mutate is nice. But as far as mutate's concerned, we only have 2 cards that actually mutate. So, well, actually 1, Chittering Harvester. Everything else is not quite a mutate, so we're kind of missing on that one. I might just take another Rogrin Crystal. Facet Reader is not exciting. I'm kind of passing the... I'm kind of jumping ship on the cycling plan. There's a Thieving Otter, which is interesting, but we do need more cards with mutate. I'll take the Cavern Whisper. And another Chittering Harvest. Oh, there's a Blitz Leech also. Removal and a 5/2. This is painful. I know I will get the planes back, so I have to choose one of these 2. I think the Chittering Harvester is actually better here. But now we have to prioritize actual creatures, and okay, we got second. There's a Blade Banish which we can consider. There's another Dark Bargain, but I think I'd rather just have 1, so we'll take the Blade Banish, put it into consideration. There's a Coordinated Charge. There's another Crustacean. I'm definitely taking that one. Okay, General's Enforcers, Sleeping Dart. Well, it's a cantrip. In this format, it's a cantrip, so maybe why not? I'm not excited by it, but it's still worth something. We'll take another Adaptive Shimmer. I'm pretty sure they chose 5 as the discount for this specifically because of Adaptive Shimmer. Also, we're not going to take the General's Enforcer. I'll take the Day Squad Marshal. Spontaneous Flight is plausible. Unlikely Aid. Again, unlikely to make the cut. Ooh, Savai Triome. It's not show... Oh, is it show... Oh, I have all of these, but do I have a full playset of the... I think I do have a playset of the Triome, actually. Okay, so we have options. Boneyard Lurker. It's a good way to get stuff back. But I would rather probably take the Dreamtail Heron because it just draws a card, gives the creature flying. It's perfect. We literally have only 1 Convolute to protect our stuff. Oh, there's a Heartless Act. We're definitely taking this. Oh, there's also a Farfinder. It's free. Let's take the removal. There's a Bastion of Remembrance. There's an Insatiable Hemophage, which I'm definitely going to take. I believe we have enough cards. We have enough cards, so we just need to... Okay, there's another Chittering Harvester. Oh, wow. This is going to be so busted. So let's do a creature check. We actually have 14 creatures, so that's fine. Call of the Death Dweller will not get us back any... Okay, maybe a Phase Dolphin. I'll take the... I'm definitely taking the Chittering Harvester again. Blitz Leech is fine, but... If I stack Harvester under Harvester, how many creatures is our opponent going to sacrifice? Let's hope the Convolute comes back. Oh. Now, this one, it's 3 mana for an 8/8 Death Touch. This is more reasonable than the 4 mana. It's also in our colors, so... Lava Brink Venture. We'll take the Void. And there's another Cavern Whisper that I'm definitely gonna take. There's a Dismal Bathwater, which helps us in our mana base, but it's between this or Evolving Wilds. But I think I could use more creatures. Basically, because our creatures are so cheap, I can just play the Mutate creatures as regular creatures. I don't need the Phase Dolphins per se. The Crustaceans are probably better bets, so we can go with that. Okay, none of these cards are gonna make the cut, so we'll take the uncommon. Vulpikeet maybe, but I've kind of given up on the... Okay, the Lurking Deadeye is also removal, so it's between that and Dismal Backwater. I think I do want I want at least a copy of I almost said Bathwater. I do want a copy of Backwater. We could give up the Bushmeat Poacher, though. Having the ability to sack stuff that, like say, gets locked in the Capture Sphere is fine. Okay, we'll take a Backwater. There's a Corpse Churn. There's an Indata Crystal. None of these are exciting, so we'll just take another uncommon. Let's fill up that. Durable Coil Bug is a nope. There's yet another Crustacean, so we could. I'll take this just so that we can have options. Probably not the Phase Dolphin though. Yes, the Memory Leak might be relevant. It is a turn 1. Take out your opponent's best card. Okay, we do get the Blitz Leech back. We'll take that. Okay, Tranquil Cove, Night Squad Commando, and Unlikely Aid. So we're straight up blue-black Mutate. This is probably the best place for it. And we want to lean more towards black than blue, so probably cut the Convolute. It's one less card for protecting us, but that's fine. And as far as creatures are concerned, what's our card draw? Not so much in the way of card. We have one cycling card. Doesn't count. So I'll keep the Bushmeat Poacher. I'll keep the Dark Bargain. Do we need 3 Crustaceans? Actually, another question is, do we need this many lands? We only need 1 mana for... Okay, at most we need 2 mana for the Void... 3 mana for Void Beckoner, but this is super late. We can actually cut down lands. But it's a question of how many do we cut down. I think I'm willing to cut down 1 for now, but I might cut a second... Because we need more plays than lands here. I guess with what we have... I'm going to try this out. I'm going to cut 2 lands because we know everything costs 1 anyway. And except for these cost 0. I already wish I gotten the Farfinder because that would have been really good. But we'll go with this one. This would be very interesting. And let's see. Finally got this one, so let's make good use of it. So Dimir Mutate on the cheap. Is that too long? No, it's no, it's fine. Oh, too long. So we'll see how things go. We definitely want hands with at least 2 lands, preferably 1 of each color. We could have gone mono black because that is a possibility, though. Let's see, Night Squad Commando, Unexpected Fangs. I guess this is fine. We'll give this one a try. We'll see how things go. And worst case scenario, if things get bunged up so badly, we will just do it again. So okay, let's see how things go. First game. Let's see. Best of luck to us. Let's see how things go. I wonder how exciting this is. Okay, so everyone's getting some good free stuff. Now, we're still waiting up on a game. Not so sure when that's... So we're still waiting on one. Okay, got one up. So we definitely want lands, but not too many. So this is kind of where we get problems. 3 lands. We can flash Crustacean into Chittering Harvester. So this is actually fine. So turn... Yeah, everyone's gonna... In fact, one thing we can do is turn 1 Hexproof. I don't think there is a way they can make a sacrifice. Okay, and he's running the crystals. That's a good cheap way to get mana down. Let's get it hexproof. Oh wait, there is a way to make it sacrifice. Ender in black. Okay, plan B is... Okay, Hemophage, that's not the sack card. Now, we have to be careful. If they hold up 1 blue mana, that's a possible convolute. Trumpeting Gnar. Okay, that creates a beast. So, they could sack that. Oh, wait. We can make them sack both. And we have a Blood Curdle if we have to. Top. Hexproof counter is very good. So he'll sack that one. Then... under. Yes, slight lag. And they sacked the other card, so we took all of that out. And worst case scenario, let's say they have an answer for one of our things, we can hold the fort with Blood Curdle for the time being. Opponent concedes. They blew it way too early. They dropped everything. They did not have a way to defend. We got a really good draft because of the Chittering Harvesters. That's all I can say. It was a good choice to get all of them. So there you go, first win. Not so bad. Let's see if we can get more. And as for that white-blue quest, that might take me quite a while to finish, so no rush on that one. So far so good. For those tuning in, we got our one win, and basically what we did was we focused on every card that had a single mana single pip of colored mana. So we're definitely gonna play the Backwater turn 1. Yeah, this is the part where I don't like the Hunted Nightmare. Sure, we get benefits, but this double black's gonna kill us. On the bright side, it means we can take our time to drop it. So, in fact, what we can do is some Face Dolphin into Chittering Harvester if our opponent is not doing anything. Who are we kidding? They're really not doing anything. I'm just gonna play both of these out because I'm really concerned. This could easily be a single Blood Curdle, so like creature into Blood Curdle. Okay, so far it's double black. I'm pretty sure it's either a response or a Hunted Nightmare. Hunted Cavern Whisper whenever it mutates, so no mutate. So we're gonna make sure that does not happen. And I'm just gonna swing with both. Let's get the quick damage in. Yeah, the 1 black mana is an issue. I might actually swap 1 island for another swamp. We're heavy black at least, and we only need 1 blue for the most part. Oh, his opponent's actually black-green. Void Beckoner. Nice. So the thing is, this makes another target creature... Oh, I feel bad. Can't do this, but... Oh, we actually have an option. I can swing with this, then just give it Death Touch, just to annoy our opponent. Yeah, Chittering Harvester for the win. Yeah, we're gonna adjust that mana. I'm pretty sure our opponent has removal at this point. Another thing we can do is we can just... This doesn't have menace. We can use this... We can use the cycling. Oh. This is a very... Oh, that's a very good rare pickup. It's nice and rare. Please not Vigilance. Honey Mammoth, gain some life. Nice 6/6. So he did catch up. Oh wait. Okay, not so bad. So we actually want one of them to attack at least. Probably do want to convolute back. Okay, we did hit our black mana. So it's now our turn to have a Void Beckoner. Opponent could have removal. Blood Curdles are very cheap at this rate. At least we're gonna... So we're just gonna hold back. Opponent's gonna Blood Curdle. We're going to... Probably Bushmeat Poacher in response. So it's a good way to draw cards again. So there we go. Opponent definitely had a response there. I guess he's just waiting. He definitely wants to take this out if possible. If our opponent actually wants to take this one out. Okay, Greater Sandworm. Okay, what does it gain? Reach. Opponent can't exactly swing. So I will just swing with the... I will just swing with Space Gods. Yeah, now we're flooded. So I'm gonna swing with Space Godzilla. He will probably take out 2 creatures. Blitz Leech. Okay, sure. So it makes it a 6/6. Gets taken out by the Honey Mammoth. That's fine. Oh, gets eaten by... If it gets eaten by Greater... Oh, he needs his side. Yeah, it's gonna just trade. I couldn't... It makes sense. It still has that touch. So... At least I get a creature with Menace. But it's not looking so great for us. And target opponent puts probably the Death Touch on the Greater Sandworm. That's a kind of overkill. I'd put it on the... I will put it on the Blitz Leech. So the plan now is... Okay. Yeah, I figured they'd have that. Now the last card is... If it's a Mutate, that's a problem. We definitely need to start eating stuff. So opponent will... This one has Menace, so it'll take 2 creatures to block. We can easily just block with these 2, I guess. Opponent probably has a trick. Fully grown makes it big. Okay, so it's gonna hit this one first, so... I actually have to let this stay. Because if I try to sack it, it'll just get killed. Yeah, I have to let it stay. So I still have a 4/4. Let's lock this one down. Why could... Oh no, we're flooded. So it's really gonna be the first one to... Yeah, I should have actually cast this earlier. What was I thinking? I probably got... Oh no, another Honey Mammoth. That's a problem. We need to start drawing into removal. I will definitely block the Blitz Leech with the Bushmeat Poacher. Am I gonna sack the Hunted Night? No, I'm not gonna sack the Hunted Nightmare. Yeah, the Blitz Leech is very good. I at least did manage to get 1 copy. But yeah, we got flooded on lands here. I guess we can still cut more. I'll probably just cut another Yeah, we're definitely cutting another island. So you're gonna concede at that point because, yeah, we got really flooded. So, unlikely aid is probably gonna come back in. Hey, guess what? Unlikely aid, mate. It's gonna make the cut. So I'm definitely gonna cut yet another island. So we're gonna lean more towards swamps here. Yeah, let's make those adjustments little by little because it's my first time drafting this. I want to learn more. So let's cut one island. Let's add the unlikely aid. Alternately, I think we might have way too many creatures that are not so great. So, but no, they're actually relevant. They're not that bad. I do think the Hunted Nightmare is more of a liability, so let's cut that. Let's just add another unlikely aid. So basically, unlikely aids are there to, yeah, keep our creatures alive. That's another way to do things. So, okay, let's go. Let's see how well we do this time. So for those tuning in, we are doing a turbo draft this time. I did a poll, but yeah, people don't really like to go outside Facebook links, and Facebook really bunged up the poll process. Yeah, definitely mulligan this. Okay, we're definitely keeping this. We have an unbreakable bond. We got some really cheap cards. I'm definitely gonna keep this. I want to keep the Dark Bargain. We'll cut the Face Dolphin. We can cast this on Flash. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lead on Swamp. We'll run Dark Bargain. We might even be able to run Unbreakable Bond on whatever we put on the discard. And we get to flash this for free. So we have options. It's just a question of, can we protect our stuff? So our opponent drops a Trio. Okay, let's run the Dark Bargain first. So, do I need this land? Put 2 cards in your hand, the other will go in your graveyard. Actually, I do... I want these cards. And there's a reason for that, so then we'll just flash the Adaptive Shimmer. Then, these are not instant speed, so... Oh, but I do need 1 blue mana if I'm gonna run the Heron. At least this draws us a card, so we have that option. Cavern Whisper, we can do that, but I already kind of learned not to unload everything all at once, especially now that we're drawing lands. And we can just Unbreakable Bond if we need to get something out, so we'll swing first. Yeah, we're still drawing quite a bit of lands. Maybe do I want to cut more because we run the risk of having to mulligan aggressively? Well, the advantage of this is that there's no black here, so there's green, so there is anti-flyer removal. We do have the option of okay. So okay, he does he have the Chittering? No, does not. So I can mutate onto... Oh, probably should have... I can mutate onto this to make our opponent discard and we draw a card. I'm concerned our opponent has a Blood Curdle. So we'll just swing first because this is... We'll swing first because our opponent's Blitz Leech. Oh, nice. So it's a good thing we didn't try to mutate. Turn target creature card. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot to remove all counters from that creature part. That's very good. I should have picked up more Blitz Leeches. I only remembered the +2/+2 part. So, 1, 2... Definitely gonna return the Wingfold Terron next time. Or we can return the... Well... Actually, we'll do it now. Hexproof. Hexproof Lifelink, pretty good. So our opponent probably wants some combat tricks. We did lose our... If we can start putting Chittering Harvesters, we can start making some headway in our opponent. We might not... Wingfold. And we are free to mutate on. We'll definitely mutate under. We want the 6 toughness at this point. It looks like blue-black is going to be everyone's color of choice here. I think the Triome was a trap. I think or our opponent could be playing multiple colors. It's perfectly reasonable. Titan's Nest. Ooh, nice. So Suffocating Fumes. Creatures your opponents control get -1/-1. Oh, I was actually running this? Okay, hold on. If I do this, it's 4 and 2. I would still only be able to kill one anyway, so let's play the swamp. Let's cycle. We hit a Blood Curdle. I'll actually swing first. Opponent's incentivized to double block. Or just take. That's fine. And I'm gonna actually just mutate the Cavern Whisper on top here. Actually, no, we'll mutate under. Okay, opponent discards Parcel Beast. So, opponent may put in the graveyard. Opponent probably has a way to bring stuff back. If it's back for more, at least can't fight this one. So that's our advantage. So that's it. We do have a Blood Curdle. Our opponent choosing flying is very interesting, but I'm pretty sure they now wish they chose Hexproof. That's it. I still want to keep this one up in the air. What's Flycatcher, Vigilance, or Reach? So interesting scenario here. We'll take this one out. Let's hope he has no way to bring it back. Might have a Convolute. Okay, no Convolute. So now we have Creature Soup. More important, but we do need another creature so that we stop getting hit. Opponent's probably going to mutate something on top of this. Please not Chittering Harvester. No, we got Phase Dolphin, so we got some creatures on board. Something to just block the Blitz Leech. Or even just some block the opponent's cycling Sandworm. Okay, mana's an issue now. Yeah, mana's gonna become a big issue. I might actually cut some more lands and put some crystals in. That's another way to get mana on board. Yeah, in fact, the crystals are kind of like mana rocks at this point. Opponent does have another one. Going for flying again. Well, to be fair, if I were to swing with both... Yeah, I really want that Chittering Harvester now. Opponent swings with just a Blitz Leech. We will take it. Opponent does have the way to block both. I need to have removal of some sort. Honey Mammoth. Oh, wow. Green is the next best color. Well, at least we have another Blood Curdle. Oh, wait. Okay, so that's unblockable. Let's see what our opponent does. Phase Dolphin. Nobody really plays it, so nobody expects it. Opponent might just dump the Honey Mammoth in front of this. Yeah, I figured as much. Now we're still in trouble, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna cut these now. We're gonna put the crystals in. Crystals are basically just free land drops at this rate. Opponent's making very good use of Titan's Nest. And yeah, actually could just cut islands because the crystals are effectively islands in my case. I'm not running white or red cards, but it still produces blue. It's fine. Opponent has a chance to swing with everything. Yeah, really. If I keep drawing more lands, I'm gonna be really sad. But at least I'm learning about this event. Opponent swings for 8. We're dead next turn. Opponent has also a ton of cards too. Titan's Nest was very good. I think it milled, well, one land. Ivy Elemental, X equals 8. Wow, opponent's just hitting all the creatures. So... yeah, these guys are not getting through, so... yeah, we'll pass. So... here's hoping that we have enough blockers. Okay, opponent plays Dismal Backwater, so up to 10. So the unlikely 8's gonna keep one guy alive. I could just use it to keep the Face Dolphin alive. I can also just let the Face Dolphin die. Okay, this gives us a life buffer. But yes, I'm basically first time running this one, so there are a bunch of things I'm gonna really start getting used to. Not quite there yet. Opponent has Unexpected Fang, so gets lifelink. No one dies, but man, his life total's up. I can at least play this so I don't have to worry about the lifelink part anymore. But yeah, need to stop drawing lands. Opponent can easily start swinging up top with the Wingfold Terran. Yeah, we need to cut more lands. Opponent was able to discard several lands, so that's good for him. Or what else? Satiable Hemiphage, so yeah, that's gonna mutate on the bottom. We will take one, but any future mutate's gonna be a problem. Actually, Chittering Harvester is not so great now that we had to use the Capture Sphere. We used up 2 Blood Curdles already, so that's also an issue. I can... Now, here's the thing. Let's say I were to swing with this. This gets... it's double blocked by these two. No, it's better on defense. In fact, what I can do is, if our opponent just keeps focused on this one, we can... okay, our opponent keeping that is not good. Ozolith. Well, creatures have to die first. We're definitely gonna... he wants his creatures to die so that he can maneuver them. Like the flying counter, he wants to maneuver it onto here. Interesting, interesting. If he can get rid of the Ivy Elemental, that's a huge power boost. Well, we have no choice but to take that. And yeah. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, that was a mistake. Because our opponent now has enough to kill... well, not quite. We can block something, so it's not quite over yet. Okay, opponent ditched that. Well, that one is not on the top end. Yeah, we're gonna make that change here. At least we're learning more about this one. I'm willing to even do another one. It's actually quite interesting, though. It's a shame that I might be conceding this. I might be conceding on this one early. If he has a way to pump his own... well, unlikely aid would be annoying, but I have no... okay, so I'm still alive. Just by a little bit. Titanot Rex. Okay, I'm not alive anymore. Yeah, now that's a good game for real. Well, actually, wait. I can swing with this. Buff our life a bit. Oh no, we're still dead. Yeah, this has trample anyway, and so the 3 damage, 369, that's enough. Okay, so we're gonna make that one last change, so at least I'm making the mistakes so you guys don't have to. So we're, come on, I know we can do better. We did get 2 crystals, so we can cut. So we get the 2 crystals. We're gonna cut 2 islands. Actually, gonna cut 1 swamp, 1 island. I'm gonna add the convolute. I'm gonna cut oh wait, we have another crystal. Gonna cut the convolute. We're gonna, what crystal is that? In data, so that's black. So okay, I guess we can. What's our blue to black ratio? I guess we can get away with this. 10 lands. Now watch me get ruined over this, but I guess this is better than nothing. We could have a tentative connection, but we never got into red. You can add some white, but no, I think we'll keep it consistent. Do I want a sleeper dart as additional card draw? We'll give this one a try. We'll see how this pans out. This might pan out better. We just have to remember that the crystals count as a land. In fact, it's a very good way to ramp. And everything costs 1 or 2, so as long as we're not problematic on color, we're fine. But dang, that Blitz Leech, that one ruined our entire plan. So this is pretty much me figuring out what's the best mix of lands and or spells and or crystals to count as fake lands. In fact, if we draw them really late, guess what? We can cycle them, so it's perfect. So right off the bat, single land, adaptive shimmer, 3 blue spells that we're never gonna get to cast. We can gamble on this, like we can play this into this into this. It's worth a shot. I'm actually going to just hold this up because I want to put everything on the adaptive shimmer. Opponent plays green. Migratory Greathorn. Okay, we'll run adaptive shimmer. We'll probably run Chittering Harvester. Now, unless our opponent has haste, we can just keep. We might be able to win off these 2. Maybe. Not too sure. Okay, green red, so that's lead the stampede. Okay, opponent's digging. Yeah, I could not ask for a better result. Opponent digging. If I can face dolphins would be great too. Prickly Marmoset. Okay, so we got another swamp, so not so great, but under. So we drain 2, force our opponent to sack that one. We'll save it for when our opponent has another one. So far, our opponent's been dropping creatures 1:1, and the mutate has menace, so it could still end our opponent that way. Okay, or we ended it very fast. So yeah, that 1-2-3 sequence paid off. As long as our opponent did not have removal, we were fine. If our opponent had lead in black, I would really be sweating. I would really be concerned. Ay. Okay. So 2 wins, not so bad. We didn't even play a single blue card, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm liking this mix a bit more. And we kind of ended up playing Omniscience there. We just had the right swamp, we had the right creatures. Given a choice, maybe I would not have gone into blue. I probably would have preferred red. The tentative connection would really be great. Okay, crystal. Okay, fine. I guess we can keep this. I don't like the idea of playing this one out turn 1. We can though. I can also just... run the Terran. Hexproof, of course. And run the Bushmeat Poacher. We'll hold the crystal for now. In hindsight, I probably should have played the island and this one instead, and this crystal instead. I could have just chucked that crystal just fine. Yeah, now that we're drawing... yeah, I'm now forced to play this. This is a feel bad moment. I should have thought this one through more carefully. So let's get the 8/8 out. We actually get to play a land, so this is fine. We're all out of cards, but at least worst case scenario, if our opponent has an answer for Void Beckoner, we lead the Stampede. Opponent's digging. Actually, this one's very good at 1 mana. Opponent digs up Honey Mammoth, Blitz Leech. Okay, the Blitz Leech is a problem because that would answer this. His mana is an issue though. Okay. Oh, we did hit the Dreamtail Heron. Okay. I guess 8/8 Flyer is not so bad. Draw a card. Chittering Harvester. Oh, let's do it here. Under. Force our opponent to sack something. Draw a card. Okay, payoff's done at this point. And the nice thing is the Blitz Leech will not do anything to this because it still has flying. I'll play a land. Now I kind of wish I had a way to get these guys back. Yeah, we're still drawing quite a bit of lands, but at least we did get the Dreamtail Heron. Oh, opponent's having mana problems. This is why you don't play 3 colors. It's not Omniscience Draft. You don't get to play everything for free. You still have to pay for things. So there we go. We're actually catching up a bit. 3 wins. Now, the bad news is we kind of need 6 wins to make... And, okay, for those watching, Jace is also up right now. So do take the time to say hello. In fact, I probably will as well. Let's just run this here. Yes, so while I'm doing a live stream, I'm gonna be watching someone else do a live stream. Actually, no, I'm just gonna check in. It's gonna mess up the connection a little bit, but let's see. Oh no, it's gonna mess up the connection a lot. Okay, we'll try that next time. I'll say hi later. So that said, okay, turn. Not the best hand. Opponent plays turn 1. So Capture Sphere is not the best removal, especially if our opponent starts mutating onto that. If our opponent mutate... I actually want our opponent to mutate something on top here, so we'll end the turn first. We're probably going to discard Face Dolphin. Opponent goes Dark Bargain. Okay. Okay, opponent ditches land, gets 2 good cards. We have a Dark Bargain of our own. We'll take the hit for now. Oh, I could have played... No, but I had the intent... Because this is... You're gonna keep piling Mutate even with the swing, so I did not want to play Capture Sphere. I will play my own Dark Bargain, end of turn. Next turn, I will... Terran Blood Curdle. Ivy Elemental. X equals 5. Okay, that's actually... Now, this one I am willing to Capture Sphere, so... Put 2 cards in hand, the other will go in graveyard. We'll ditch the Dismal back. Ooh, nice. We have a Chittering Harvester as an option. So I'm actually going to go Wingfold Terron. Hexproof. Oh, indestructible. It's actually fine. We'll leave this up. It'll give us some choices. I don't have to do the Chittering Harvester part immediately. That's the good news. Opponent goes Adaptive Shimmer. Opponent's gonna go wide. At least the Terron can block, which is the important part for me. In fact, I can also do the Unlikely Aid thing. So we're gonna take 7. He's got to have a trick of some sort. Fully grown. So it's still up. Only temporarily though. So we now have options here. So first, Chittering Harvester. Over. So opponent has to sack a creature. Then Insatiable Hemophage. Opponent has to sack a creature. And gain some life back. Please sack the sack the Ivy Elemental. So this one is still a danger. This has Menace, so I'm gonna take a risk. Just make it that I can't untap. Opponent can still stack stuff, like say another Chittering Harvester. That would be really annoying. But at least he's stacking stuff on something that can't fight us at least. So next turn we'll hold up Crustacean. Lead the Stampede. Okay, opponent's digging. F1's loving lead the Stampede. I guess it makes sense if you are in green. This is a very good way to dig 5 cards deep. Opponent hits a Bushmeat Poacher and a Bristling Boar. Opponent will hit the Poacher first. Doesn't matter where I put it. Opponent sacks both. Oh my goodness, the Chittering Harvesters are... Oh, they're chittering really badly. And he can't even sack with Bushmeat Poacher because it just came in this turn. Oh, well, opponent will get a Bristling Boar. I'll swing first. Yeah, there's no Innocent Blood or... Chittering Harvester is literally that effect. So now that we know we have something to be concerned with, I'm going to play Face Dolphin. It also gives us the last point of damage we need, and we can still hold up Blood Curdle if we have to. Oh, wow. Okay, let's go. Opponent Blitz Leeches, so... Can't target this anyways. He can target the Face Dolphin. Sure, that's fine. Pass. So we'll see what our opponent does. If our opponent literally just drops 1 creature, we Blood Curdle end of turn. Okay, there's the Bristling Boar. I'm pretty sure he has another creature aside from that. I am tempted to just take the damage. It's 5. Okay, I'm trying to think. Unlikely 8, unlikely 8. That's 9. Okay, we'll take. Okay, show us what you got. Another swamp. Insurance policy. Yeah, good game. Woo! Yeah, the Chittering Harvester train. Oh wow, my stream is a bit lagged. I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, I'm going to be at this point where I'm gonna probably do a separate record using, instead of just taking the stream and have that as the recording. My internet's not so great in doing multiple things. Well, but we did get our 4 wins. So let's see. We spent. So ideally, I want to hit 6 wins. 5 wins is okay, but let's keep going. Any game could be our last at this moment here. So let's see how well we do. Yeah, with those adjustments, things were a lot better. We're starting to learn. And I hope you guys are learning too. I hope you guys are enjoying this one. This would be a very interesting effect. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna check out some of the other guys. I'm gonna see if I can. If they're also in Turbo Draft, I'm gonna let them know what I know. But yeah, as much as possible, you don't want. Okay, this is a good one. I'm really questioning the suffocating fumes now. This pretty much is literally just cycling 2. But we do have an Adaptive Shimmer for free. We can Cavern Whisper end of turn. I will play the Swamp first because we can Adaptive Shimmer, Blood Curdle if we need to, then Cavern Whisper afterwards. Opponent has their own Adaptive Shimmer. The funny thing is, if our opponent has a way to make us discard cards, it's probably going to be a Suffocating Fumes. So, opponent's on white. Okay, Zagot Crystal, so they drop their rock. Gonna play our own Adaptive Shimmer. I'm gonna see if he does anything in response. Actually, Zagot Crystal, this is okay, this has black. Heartless Act. Nukes out 3 tokens. Okay, so no point doing the Blood Curdle trick. Yeah, but we'll probably Blood Curdle anyway. Yeah, let's see if our opponent makes a mistake and just takes off the Menace counter. Most likely they won't. It's very easy to click there. See? So we got a Rogrin Crystal. Nope, no, we're not cycling. We need this as a land. We are actually shy. So gonna cycle. And we do hit a Face Dolphin, so we'll actually pass. It's unfortunate. It's literally 50-50, but I do have the Cavern Whisper on hand, so I was gonna go for that one. Opponent plays a Bloodfell Caves. They still have 2 mana up, and it could. Oh. Okay, we'll play Face Dolphin. We'll mutate Cavern Whisper onto Face Dolphin. We'll mutate over. It at least takes out 1 card from our opponent's hand. It's not the best thing. Our opponent could still have a Pacifism. It will wreck this one. Okay, discard Staff. We'll hold the Adaptive Shimmer. We could use. Worst case scenario, I'm probably just going to cycle this. There's a Blade Banish. Okay. So opponent was all in on removal. They are down to 2 cards. I'm pretty certain they have a creature. Fiend Artisan. Okay, that is a creature. And a land. Let's play the Adaptive Shimmer. Oh, we got Unbreakable Bond too. So I'm gonna actually just swing with this. Adaptive Shimmer of their own. Let's see how he does it. Probably just blocks both. That's fine. Okay. All the shimmers are gone. So opponent's down to a Fiend Artisan. End of turn, I'm gonna cycle the Space Godzilla and we're gonna make an unbreakable bond. Now, let's hope our opponent doesn't have a way to ruin our plans. We're gonna take 3. That's a given. Is there a way to... No, the way to exile Graveyard is not... Okay, opponent is flooding. So we're gonna cycle cycle the Void. Get another land. We'll just cast Unbreakable Bond now. On the Void. So guess what? 8/8 lifelink. It's a shame we don't have a black mana. I would like to be able to protect it. Opponent did cast Blade Banish already. If our opponent has another one, I'm so gonna be in trouble. This Blade Banish is an instant, so that's also another problem. Turns out Blade Banish is actually possibly good. So we're gonna swing. Opponent could have a Blood Curdle, actually. If it's Blood Curdle, I'm actually fine. Blitz Leech, so... removes the lifelink counter. Okay, we'll see how he blocks. So it's now a race. And the fact that so we're gonna go down to 9. We may have... I may have to actually hold these guys back. Hold this guy back now, so I need another creature. Already Unexpected Fans is starting to look good. I would still prefer Unlikely 8 because at least that one can protect. And there's a Zirda, so we really have to hold back now. And we're still getting dinged by lands. Well, if we're gonna lose, this is how we're gonna go out this way. Target creature can't block this. Oh yay! Yeah, there was no point. I should have just swung. Oh wait, if I swung, I would have been dead anyway. We'll see. Opponent swinging with just 1. Well, I can't block anyway, so there goes that. Yes, can't block, but it's gonna hurt us. Yeah, we need more creatures. Chittering Harvester, even that I might have to play separately. And I drew it now, so sad to say I am gonna have to play it separately. We're not gonna mutate. Cause mutate so Adaptive Shimmer makes unblockable. Yeah, that's game. I guess trading... Well, our opponent just happened to draw more creatures. And we lost the lifelink counter, which is a very big issue. But yeah, there's no way we're getting out of this. I guess Unexpected Fangs has actual value. Between that and Unlikely 8, I still prefer the Unlikely 8, but now that I think of it, yeah, I would put Unexpected Fangs higher in my tier list. Yeah, it's a good game. The Crustacean would have really big value though, so there we go. And with that, not so great. We did get 4 wins at least, and I'm quite relatively happy. Yeah, 5th win would have been nicer. But there we go. That's our run. It's not the... We took a few unnecessary stumbles along the way. That was the problem. If I had learned earlier about using the crystals and whatnot, we would have had a much better run. That said, there we go. That's it for this episode, the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, turn on notifications and whatnot. Oh yeah, this event does not count towards your rank, so I guess I'm ending in gold unless I do another draft. Nah, probably not. I'm fine with gold. And got another Idaro. Why not? So as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great day, everyone. I hope you guys learned from my mistakes when you're going into this draft format now. So take care. Have a great day.